Jake teases the latest auto news. Today we're going to look at this '06 LX470 that just went for $28,000. We're going to look at this 2000 that a subscriber just bought and told me to see if he found a good deal. And then we're going to look at this '06 that I was going to go get for Fred. Fabulous Fred. We're finding him this cream puff cruiser. He's one of my clients. He's 80 years old, and we're going to try to find him this cool cruiser. We found out some red flags. But first, let's go over to the 2000. So the subscriber says, hey, would you mind reviewing the listing? Tell me if I got a good deal. 241,000 miles. It is in New Mexico. It is Atlantis Blue Mica. Now, if you don't know, it's a little bit more of a rare color. And as you can see, it's actually kind of cool. New Mexico beef is great. And it's well worn. This is like a well worn, I would call it like a dusty. It's a little dusty. And you know what I like about dusty Land Cruisers is that they're dusty. That's what I like about dusty Land Cruisers. They're used. It's not overly done. It's like patinaed. It's like a little patinaed. It's from New Mexico. It's got, okay, that's the only thing that I don't like about this whole thing is that one little section in the door. Other than that, this thing makes me want to go to New Mexico and just get some tacos, maybe hang out on the tailgate with some tacos with your Blue Mica Land Cruiser and just go on a road trip. Maybe get you one of those big hats. I wear this hat when I'm Land Cruiser hunting. Covers my face from the sun. It's like a safari hat, and wrap your hands around that steering wheel cover. Put your little GPS Waze up there. Pull that shifter down into D and let that 4-speed work through those gears. Turn the AC on. So, look, I'm obsessed. I like these cars. Do I think you got a good deal? Here's what I'll say. It's stock. And here's what will determine this, okay? I don't really care so much about mileage. I care about maintenance and rust. And there's a book of maintenance records, and there's not much rust, and it's a cool blue color, and it's patinaed. So if that's your style, I love it. I really do. This is new-ish. This stuff looks good. Shocks look good. Boots look good. All this stuff looks like it's been maintained. I'm not looking in here saying, hey, these bushings are bad. This stuff is well maintained. It's dusty. Here's the thing. You can kind of look at these and you can kind of tell, okay, this one was driven, but when you drive something a lot, you will need to maintain it. Look, these bushings are not factory. They've replaced the bushings. So you can go through, and you don't want one. Sometimes these cream puffs that are like 100,000 miles, 150,000 miles, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes they haven't been driven enough to maintain them. So on something like this, as long as everything else checks out, timing belt's good, this thing has been driven enough, it's kind of like the perfect mileage to where the maintenance has been done, it's not too rusty, that it's structurally bad, it's like kind of patinaed, so the price isn't up there too crazy. But it's a whole vibe. I think it's got the window sticker. I love the fact that it came with the hood protector from the factory and the sunroof wind deflector. We've got all these maintenance records you can go through. So when something's driven, they maintain it, and that's what you want. You don't necessarily want something that's just been, and you want these keys as well. The timing belt's already been done just recently. It's just very cool. You've got this nostalgic, all this stuff that came from 2000. You've got the toolkit. So I love it. So I think you had a good buy, and I love the blue. I think it's super sweet. It's got tires on it, but they're not too big. Like, what size are those tires actually? Because the owner of mine put 255s on mine, and they're okay. They're just like a tad small. So yeah, what are these, 265s? Yeah, I knew they were just a little bit smaller than factory. So factories, I believe 275, 70. So these are 265, probably 265, 75. So kind of interesting. I would have to do look that up to see how much different they are, but these almost look better with that tire. Even though it's like a all-terrain. I like that size on this vehicle. It actually drives better with a little, not a balloon tire. I've got 285/75s on mine. It's great for off-road, but around town it de-gears it quite a bit. And I've got the other one, I've got the white one that I have that's got 255s, and it has more torque. It turns better. It just feels a little better with a smaller tire. Okay, so I think you did a good purchase, and I like it a lot. So keep me updated. Send me a message on Instagram or email. I'm going to stay in contact and see how you like it after you get the vehicle. So here's an 06 LX470. This just ended yesterday. And I don't know if you guys know, but there's like 5 more. This one ends tomorrow, and they've just lined them up. So I don't know if they do this at Bring a Trailer. They'll sling out all the LX470s at once. And then it's probably exactly what they're doing. They put all the LX470s up at once, let those sell, and then they put up all the Land Cruisers. Or maybe it's just a convenient, because if you're competing, the LXs won't get as much money if they're up there, or vice versa with the Land Cruisers. Or maybe they would. I don't know if they're trying to cross compete, but maybe I'm thinking about it too much. But you could skew the market if by having saturated and adjusting all this stuff. Okay, 06 LX470. Went for 28.2. Just going to go over this real quick. And I could, if you guys are considering buying one of these Bring a Trailer vehicles or cars and bids, email me at jakeauto@gmail.com if you want me to review it, and I can either do a public one or a private. And if you want me to do a private, it would obviously be paid, and I can review this for you and give you my opinion on the vehicle and dig into the maintenance and I could do a 30-minute video on each one, and look up the maintenance records on Lexus or Toyota and kind of really dig into each, because this has 300 photos. So I'm not going to go into this. I just wanted to review it. Went for 28, 06, 07. It's 06. 07, they even made less of these. And I was looking up, there's even it's standard, the side curtain airbags on the 07. It's optional on 03 and up, which is interesting. And this one is obviously the 5-speed, started in 03. The higher horsepower, 40 horsepower more VVTi started in 06, 07. So this has all the bells and whistles. Might just not have that side curtain airbags. Who cares? Not I. So this is very clean. If you like the white on tan, I think it's great. It's just different. Everybody has a different preference. It's like, what day of the week is it? And then you drive that one. So, maybe on a nice sunny day, this is the one you take out. And you take out the river ring, you take out the blue one, the mica blue on a desert day. Just depends on the weather and all that stuff. So here we go. It looks good to me. I'm not going to go over this one. I don't care. It's a cream puff. It looks great. It's $28,000. If this was a Land Cruiser, it would have gone for 35, 33. But beautiful ride, super clean. Let's go into the next one. So I've been helping a client find a vehicle, consulting, looking through all these things, and I want to get them a good one. And I found this one. Let me start over here, and excuse this, guys, because it's going to be kind of rough. But I found him this one, okay? It's a 99, and I went over there and drove it. It was local. It's got the locker, and I wanted to get underneath it to check out the rust. They only wanted $8,000. 99 with 264,000 miles. So I go over here to check the vehicle out, and I'm inspecting it. There's mine. That's my 2000 River Rock green mica that I've been trying to keep it nice. And it was funny because we both have the same colored vehicle. So I gave him a little flashlight, and I'm trying to inspect the boots. And he told me the boot was torn, but I can see it in there, right there. And long story short, the paint is rough, the door is messed up, and I can show you a little later on in the video, but I just wasn't super impressed. It's great. It's a great vehicle for someone who wants bigger tires with a lift that's got just a little bit of rust. It actually looks structurally sound, no problem, but I want my client to have a super cream puff, and this wasn't it, so I let it go. And I was trying to help someone else because I'd already inspected it for them, basically. I'd spent time doing all this and talking to the owner, and here I am driving it. And, AC blew cold. It was nice and quiet. Suspension was good. No overheating, good oil pressure. And just found out all the little quirks that are wrong, because each one has something each vehicle has something a little different quirks. But the key it did not have a factory key. I was annoyed with that. And then the battery's dead because it's been sitting. So it's a fixer-upper, but it would have been a good deal for someone who wanted a fixer-upper. Okay, so I found this one. This is the paint section that I didn't like. It was like sorry, buddy, I don't mean to put you in the video. It was like right here. I think the doors had been resprayed. I wasn't super happy with it. Like that, I think is factory, but then the door. Okay, so this one, so I passed on that one, and I was helping someone else try to get into it and consulting on all the things that were wrong with it that I did on the inspection. So this one is an 06. I believe that is the Toyota visor. And I was going to go check this one out in South Carolina. I was trying to work on this guy and talk to him and try to figure out all the things wrong with it, because each one has something wrong with it. So he sends me the photo. I'm thinking it's great because we go underneath it. There's no rust. He's showing me the little dent stings and scratches. Once he finds out I'm that serious, I'm literally going to come fly out there tomorrow possibly and meet with the guy. And I'm flying all the way. I see under the hood, it's a 06. It's got AHC. Timing belt's been done. I'm thinking, man, this thing is actually looking pretty good for the price. I get underneath, man, there's no rust. I'm like, man, this is looking good. Then we get right here. Okay, well, this just is not going to work for me. And I can't zoom in. I don't know why I can't zoom in. Okay, so here we are. So that is a red flag. We've got, I don't know if that pinstripe is factory, but I know, I sent this to my paint and body guy because I know that looks aftermarket. That looks, normal paint does not bubble like, factory paint does not bubble like that. So unfortunately, we're going to pass. That's enough for me. I'm trying to get Fred a cream puff cruiser. And if it's been painted on, I don't want it, especially if it's cracking already, because that's just going to get worse. And for the price and everything, I'm not flying out there just to find more stuff like this, even though it was clean. You guys are going to think I'm crazy, but it is what it is. So we're still on the journey to find Fred a cream puff cruiser. If you know of anyone selling something that does not have rust and has been well maintained and a good paint job, send me a message. And I would love to check it out. I'll even fly in and drive it out. So let me know. I'm going this week, if everything works out, to pick up this one. It's a one owner. It's in Northern California, off market. And I found someone who's been looking for one of these for 5 years. So we're just doing a walk around today to make sure it looks great. And then I'm going to go inspect it. And I overnighted some heater tees. This has 300,000 miles. It's even got the Toyota hitch cover. See the hitch cover? I believe that's Toyota even. And the front, if you look on the front of the vehicle, I don't know if you could see this, it's got the factory wind visor. The factory, it was $96 on the window sticker. It's still got it on there. See that? That's the Toyota. That is the Toyota visor. It's got the gold package. It's white. It has 300,000 miles. It's still got the Michelins on there. The seats are good. The paint's good. It hasn't been wrecked from what I can tell. And there's like a little scrape on the front, the passenger bumper right here. That's the worst part of the whole car from what I can tell. The rest of it, it's got some little patina chips from being driven for 26 years. That's what we're working with, some rock chips on the bumper. So hopefully there's no surprises. I've gotten underneath the vehicle. I've looked through all the maintenance records. I've gotten photos of underneath. Everything to me looks solid and good. I've overnighted heater tees. They're putting them on right now. So when I show up, it'll be good to jump in and hit the road. We're going to drive it for 3 days to Colorado, hand deliver it to the new owner. And that will be a great, fun little journey for me. And if you guys want to follow along, it'll be on my Instagram, and I'll probably be posting some stories. So follow along for that. And they did a cool wrap. You can get these on Amazon. They said it took them 6 hours, and that's why I ended up just buying. They did well with it, but that's why I ended up just buying my own steering wheel, which I was not happy with it. I got off eBay, sorry. It's fine, but there's just not a really good solution. I think that might be the best solution, but you should just hire someone to sew that thing on there for you, probably is the best thing to do. And I know there's another guy who sews them for you. So everything works on this vehicle. If you need help on consulting with the Land Cruiser on the auctions, or if you have a listing you'd like me to check out, or if you'd like me to go inspect one in person, I will fly out or drive out to go do an inspection on a vehicle and drive it. I'll do you a video on the vehicle and give you my opinion. Just use the form below or send me a message. Send me all the stuff. All right, guys. That is the Toyota. I believe that is the Toyota one that's just worn off. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you. Let's check out this engine bay. Engine bay is looking pretty good. The radiator, so they're going to replace the heater piece. I can tell the radiator is still the 26-year-old one, which is totally fine, but I will be watching and making sure that that's going to hold steady. It's like 1,200 miles or so to get to Colorado, so we should be good as long as the heater tees are good, but something to keep an eye on. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you in the next video.